Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with Kendra's Card Challenge number 23. We're going to be doing sketch number 10, which is this one right here. And we're going to be using the Violet Dream suite of products. This is the specialty paper that comes with a sheet of die cuts. We have the Shimmering Stripes specialty paper. Then we have the Framed Violets bundle. We're also going to be using the Spotlight on Nature's dies and the Stylish Shapes dies, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzz-worthy business of the day. We have our Aspens of Gratitude paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 10 cards with the early espresso ink spot. We have the detailed floral dies that you can add on to your kit. It coordinates with July, August, and September paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our August 2026 product of the month, the Glow of Harvest Specialty Designer Series paper. That's going to give you 12 sheets, to each of 6 single-sided designs. You can get this exclusive product for only $5 when you spend $75 or more in a single order. So get it before it's gone, because it is while supplies last. Sale going on. August 31st is the last day. 15% off select designer series paper and cardstock. So don't miss out on that. Stampin' Rewards program is the program we have where you earn 10% on all your orders of $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem rewards on future orders, track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up! Account. And rewards do expire 12 months after the earning date, okay? You do have to opt in to be part of the rewards program. That is all of our buzzworthy business, so let's go ahead and get started on our project. First thing we're going to do is some stamping for the inside of our card. So let me get some scrap paper here and get some basic white. That is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Some black ink and my stamp. Stamp that right there like that. And the next thing we're going to stamp is our sentiment. And I'm going to do that on our designer series paper here. And I am going to stamp in Gorgeous Grape. And we're going to stamp Sending Love. And I'm going to stamp that right here in the corner. Let me see if I make sure I get this on here straight. Just like that. I'm going to hold that for a second because I want to make sure that, oh, I love this particular stamp. If you guys don't know, every time I stamp it, I don't know. I love it. The font is just so pretty. So ahead of time, I went ahead and stamped the larger flower from this stamp set and die cut it out. And we're going to color these two using fresh freesia for the flowers. You guys are probably thinking, you know, you've covered the same flowers in every video. We've seen it. But guess what? Not everybody watches all of my videos. Did you know that? Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Not everybody watches my videos. So someone might have watched one of my videos and haven't seen this one. So if I don't color on this one, they might not see any other ones. So that's why I color the same item, the same images all the time on each video, even though I've already shown you how to color this. Well, you might not watch all the videos, so I don't want the one you watch to be the one I didn't color in, so I just color in all of them. And I try to mix up the images, like this is the small flower, this is the large one. But I guess I could like go ahead and color some of the image, especially like on this large one, because there's so many things to be colored. But it's part of the fun of creating, is watching the process, the entire process. And it doesn't really take that long to color these in, I don't think. But I like coloring, so the time it takes doesn't bother me at all. Because I can sit here and do this all day, and I wouldn't complain about it. because I love watching other people color. It's like relaxing. And that's it. We're done. See, it's that quick. So let's get our inside put together. So I have some Peaceful Pine cardstock here that is 5 by 3 3/4, and we're gonna add on our basic white. And we're gonna add this to the inside of our card base. The card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I just realized I left off a piece because in this card sketch, we did have pattern paper D, and this is going to go on the inside of our card. You don't have to put the inside piece in if you don't want, but it's part of the sketch, so I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's an optional piece, so you won't have, you know, leftover bits. She tries to use all of the pieces of the designer series paper so you don't have any left. Okay, so now we have that. So then I'm going to start layering things on. So let me get my liquid blue. And this is pattern paper C. And I'm telling you this is C just so you'll know this is what I chose to be my C. When you pick your 6 pieces of designer series paper, your C might be different. You can choose the same papers I did and just choose for this particular pattern to be E. But I like to look at the sketches, and I go through and look at everything and see how they all go together and see what would look good together. So next up is pattern paper B. And I do believe that's this one. So we're gonna put some glue on this. And yes, this sketch is just 1 layer of cardstock, which is the base, and the rest is just the designer series paper getting layered on. And after B, it's going to be A, which I do believe is this one. Yes, it is. I'm going to put that right here. And then the last one is D. Now, during these sketches, I've been using the same, you know, side of the paper. Even though I've chosen this particular side, if I get to doing my sketch and I'm like, I think this would match better, I can flip the paper over if I want to. You're not stuck, especially if you're using a double-sided paper. But I chose this side of it, but you can flip it over if you want. Okay, so that's that. And now what I'm going to do is add some of our shimmery stripes on here. There's specialty paper. And I cut those with adhesive sheets on the back so that I can just easily add them to the card. Just like that. And I'm going to put one of these strips between each of the designer series paper layers. And this is our last strip here. And then I'm just going to cut off all the overhang of everything. that looking good? All right, so we have that. So now we have our other elements. So I have some gorgeous grape and some, what is this, hydrangea hue. We're gonna layer these two together. This is the Stylish Shapes dies, and this one is the Spotlight on Nature dies. I'm gonna just layer these two together. Try to get it centered on there. I'm going to add this to our card base. I'm going to put it kind of low, but not too low. Not too low. Then we have some more designer series paper. That was part of the sketch that I die cut using the Stylish Shapes dies. These two pieces here. And we're going to layer that on some Peaceful Pine that was cut out with the Spotlight on Nature dies. So this is pattern C again. And this one is pattern E, which is the back side of C. So we have those two. Oh, don't move from being centered. Okay, so now let's get some Stampin' Dimensionals, because I think I want to pop these circles up as well as my flower. So let's get that. I'm going to get me some little edge pieces here. I think I'm gonna have to remove that one. It looks like it's a little too long. Uh-oh, why isn't this one coming off the paper? This one looks like it might, oh no, it's on there perfect, okay. Okay, so let's remove the backings of this. And I almost forgot my little circles. I need to put dimensionals on those too. I forgot about those. So let's get some dimensionals on there. Just put them right in the center. Oh, well, that one's not quite centered. And pattern C is going to go here. Then this one will go like that. Then we'll just have our flower and do it about right here like that. Okay, so let's put C on here about right there. And we'll put this one on. I can get the backing off about right there like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Then we're going to add some embellishments. I have the Adhesive-Backed blooms. And I have, ooh, oh no, oh, I was thinking, oh, I only have 3 left and I have more cards to go, but I have a whole pack in the back. So, I want to, do I want, I think I just want one on here. Just like right there. That's it. What do you guys think? I love this. Oh, let me move all this trash out of the way. This is super cute. Just plain, I mean, simple strips of paper going across the card base, but it's pretty. Maybe we should add some Winka Stella. Oh, goodness gracious. Winka Stella makes everything pretty, huh? Since we got the little glimmeries in the back with the shimmery stripes paper. Let's add add some Mocha Stella. That's better. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.